just one place you want to be. It's in the land of liberty. To you there's not a town as pretty as Washington, D.C. You hear the military band hail to the chief of this proud land, and you smile because they're playing your favorite melody. Washington, D.C. Should your good fortune get you there, you'll find the presidential chair. It may make you feel a bit uneasy in Washington, D.C. 'Cause once the country's called your name, no one can ever be the same. When you're the power and the glory in Washington, D.C.
Hey, Vic. Oh, hi. How's everything going?
6-4. Same goddamn bill again. 6-4. I challenge. Challenge 6-4. I challenge.
Good morning, Mr. President.
How are you?
Not yet, stupid.
4 6s. I challenge.
Arthur, is the president here yet?
He'll be here any minute now, sir.
I'm going to hit the job. You're
Okay, see you later, Billy.
Bill?
Mr. President.
I knew that was you.
How was that, sir?
The shoes, Phil. I recognize the shoes.
The shoes?
Real sharp, Phil. In fact, I've been looking for a pair like that myself. Where did you get them?
Oh, well, these were made special by my bootlegger, you know, for the leg.
Uh-huh. Say, Phil, did you see the Post this morning? Here, Phil, read it. Great piece on page 2. Some real nice things about us. About halfway down, Phil. That's where it gets good. Read it out loud, Phil. I'd like to hear it again.
The crowd rose to its feet.
No, the next paragraph down, Phil. See it there?
Oh, right. The president indeed electrified the crowd, parrying and thrusting with
eloquent phrases that have become the hallmark
of his administration.
Isn't that nice, Phil?
That's great.
Let me have it back, Phil. I'd like to finish reading.
Sure.
The president indeed electrified the crowd, parrying and thrusting with the eloquent phrases that have become the hallmark of his administration. Rarely in the history of our great republic have such profound and important thoughts been verbalized as well as those uttered last night by the commander-in-chief. Oh.
Well, I'll see you at the meeting. It's getting late.
How much time have I got left, Phil?
11 minutes and 18 seconds.
Gentlemen, God damn it, the President of the United States. Gentlemen,
President.
Be seated.
John.
Mr. President?
Jim. Al.
Mr. President?
Maury.
Mr. President?
Harry.
President?
Why, feeling better yet, Harry?
Oh, yes, sir. Mrs. Kitzel's just fine now, thank you.
Good, good. Phil?
Mr. President.
And once the country's called your name, no one can ever be the same. When you're the power and the glory in Washington, D.C.
Robert King. I'm with Channel 7
Yes,
News.
Bob. All right.
Nice to see you again, Mr. Secretary. Secretary, I want to ask you a question. You're here at a party for Victor Ellison, who might run for president. You're
Well,
very
it's my backyard.
It is your backyard.
No
I know
reason
that.
why I shouldn't be.
Well, don't you find that in conflict with your friendship with the president? You are
Oh,
very
not
close.
at all, not at all. This is not an endorsement by any means, Bob. This is just my daughter's party and some of her young friends who have political interests now.
But you are very close to the president.
Yes, of course. We've been friends for a long time.
I understand that he actually saved your life during the Second World War.
Yes, at the Bulge, as a matter of fact.
Is that what I think it is?
Exchange for the lug. The whole platoon signed it. Matter of fact, that's it, John Hancock, right there.
Yeah, that's the president's signature, all right.
You know, a lot of us would like to see you president, Judge Ellison. Victor, you never have met Sarah's beau, Tom Goodman.
Good to know you, Tom. Pleasure to meet you, sir.
Oh, I swear, it's just so good to see young folks actually thinking about getting married again. It's just...
It's great being in love, isn't it, Tom? You know, I waited 54 years before I met Leah.
54 years.
I think we should do what we're doing, but we should do it with love. This
Like what?
country, well, we should, the killing and the chaos and the destruction, but we should do it with love.
What single most important attribute would you say a woman politician has to have in America?
I don't really think there's much question about that. The answer is balls.
I think it's so nice that Sarah has some colored friends. I mean, you know, it's just like Mr. Bird and I always say, when you play the Star-Spangled Banner, you have to use the black keys as well as the white keys. Of course, there's a whole lot more white keys than there are black keys.
Victor, assume for the moment that you really were right.
Bill, you know, it's a long jump from my seat on the Supreme Court bench to that Oval Room in the White House. I live in the hope all of the ills in this country can be settled with love.
Victor, that isn't,
Mexican red, Bill.
He's a rat upon the waters. That's all. For the sake of law and order, he will heed his country's cause.
I killed him, Phil. I killed Victor Ellingson. My inability to bring this country together has put the Chief Justice in his grave.
You can't turn Ellinson's murderer around and point it at yourself.
The president commits murder every day, Phil, wittingly or unwittingly.
It's ridiculous to blame yourself. You didn't invent the office.
I know. John Hancock. He's to blame.
John Hancock.
And Thomas Jefferson. All those who wrote the Constitution. What do they know about race riots or political assassinations? What did Ben Franklin know about nuclear capability? He had a hard time getting his kite up. What makes it so difficult, Phil, is there's no one I can really trust. No one I can really talk to, except you. Phil, you realize this whole asylum is filled with yes men? People who say yes when they mean no and no when they mean yes? Do you know how that makes me feel?
Yeah. I mean, no.
You realize that if anything happened to me, the vice president...
Don't say it.
The vice president would be running this country.
I don't even want to think about it.
Look at me, Phil. What do you see? Tell me, what do you see?
My oldest friend. We've been close for over 30 years. Godfather of my daughter.
Take a closer look, Phil. Oh, the pressures. They're overwhelming. Hey, how are your Vista camps coming along, huh?
Beautiful. I mean, really beautiful. You know, we got kids volunteering from all over America. We even had to open a new Vista site in Oklahoma. Do you realize if we keep growing the way we are, a vast number of underprivileged areas in this country that are going to benefit from
I'm nominating Arthur Yates to replace Ellinson, Phil.
Huh? Arthur Yates on the Supreme Court? But he isn't qualified. I've never got him through the Senate. He's
dependable.
Ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, the President, the First Lady, and the new Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, the Honorable Arthur A. Yates.
Justice Ellison left some awfully big shoes to be filled, honey, and I'm going to do my damnedest to squeeze into them.
No,
Oh,
honey,
come on. Come on. It's good for your political image.
No,
I think
everybody's
you're
gonna-
happily married.
Sweetheart, not those.
Roberta, very pretty name. I'm John Bergen.
How do you do, John?
You are a very pretty girl. You know I'm a good dancer.
First you say you will, and then you won't. Then you really do, and then you don't. You're undecided now, so what are you going to do? Now you want to play, and then you know. Then you say you stay, that's when you go. You're undecided now, so what are you going to do? I've been sitting on a fence, and it doesn't make much sense, because it's been in suspense, and you know it. Then you promise to return. When you don't, I really burn, and I guess I'll never learn how to show it. Well, if you got a heart, it's your mind. That bigger mind. You're undecided now, so what are you going to do?
It was one of those days when the fish were just jumping into the boat.
You folks certainly throw a fine party, honey, real Texas style.
Thank you, Arthur.
Bully party, is it, Arthur?
Jim Dandy, sir, Jim Dandy.
I'd like you to meet Murray Krantz of Women's Wear Daily.
How very nice to meet you.
Thank you, my pleasure. When am I going to see you again?
Honey, this is Mike Maloney, President of the Steelworkers of America. A very important man.
I was just telling Mr. Berger.
Bergen.
Mr. Bergen, you look like you're in labor.
Come on, Mike, cheer up. The chief would hate to see 2.5 million votes having a lousy time.
Now, where was I?
How lonely it would have been.
Oh, yeah. Well, when we first moved in here, one hell of a time to call me, Hershey. What's up?
Since when are we turning our Vista campsites over to the military?
What are you talking about?
The place is an armed camp. Barbed wire everywhere. Conning towers in every corner. I even spoke to one of the guards. He told me this is some sort of secret government property reassigned to the Justice Department by some sort of executive order. He told me if I have any questions, I should call the Attorney General's office. But, I felt I should call you first.
Where are you calling from, anyway? Oklahoma.
Sure, we took over one of the Vista camps, but it was an experiment.
Why the hell wasn't I informed?
Billy, the clock was running out, and we didn't have time for a huddle. You'll touch bases later.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, may I have your attention, please? We have a very special treat for you tonight, one that you and our new Supreme Court Justice will really enjoy. So if everyone will please take their seats.
You're going to enjoy this. It takes a good deal of discipline. I'd like a few words with you a little later, if you don't mind.
Oh, Phil, you're always talking business. Now, you've got to learn to relax.
Thank you. Thank you all very much. And Mr. President, distinguished guests, we have a very special treat for you tonight in honor of our new Supreme Court Justice, who is a great American and a great Texan. Oh. We have this very fine, interesting entertainment. Yes, sir, we found this great and unusual entertainment to cap our salute to this historic appointment on this historic day. So, without further ado, I want to introduce the team of Von Pernick, and Von...
Use the left side, Phil.
Good Lord.
Just like the one in Oklahoma, Phil. It's a prisoner of war camp. We can't tell how many people they're holding, but we got a report that some of them tried to break out last night. I think they're mostly demonstrators, Phil.
I'm amazed.
Look,
Flabbergasted. Oh, Jackson, good to see you back. How was the trip up to the big city?
Good.
Phil, believe me, this whole thing's a misunderstanding. I didn't know there was going to be real trouble involved.
You didn't know. You ordered it.
I'm out. I ordered it. We needed those Vista sites.
Sure, for use as concentration camps. Nice going, John. Phil, not concentration camps. This is America. Detention camps. Until all this trouble is over. Well, I don't care what you call them. My call to the ambassador of Paris has come through. Henry! Good to see you. How's gay Paris, huh? No, it's okay. Go ahead, Hank. Go ahead. Oh, sure. 30 cheesecakes? Uh-huh. Look, Hank, I'll have Rubens in New York ship them right out. Now, Hank, do you want the pineapple or the strawberry cheese? Plain, huh? All right. Oh, no, don't mention it. Now, talk to you soon, right. Well, Hank, by the way, how are the peace talks going, eh? No, but seriously, Hank, let me know how those cheesecakes were. Right. Sorry, Phil, go ahead.
People are being put in a position where it's very difficult for them to air
It's
their...
important to keep these troublemakers in check before things get out of hand.
But people have a right to dissent. It's a constitutional guarantee.
Sure it is, sure it is. But as long as I'm president, Phil, I just can't tolerate the kind of public shenanigans that have been going on lately.
They are criminals. They should be rounded up and put away.
Criminals? Put away?
For rehabilitation, Phil. That's the way Teddy would have dealt with them. Walk softly, but have a spare rib.
No.
You sure? They're delicious. You know, Phil, I view Chinese food as a bridge. A sort of unbreakable cultural link between us and our little yellow friends. Ever thought of that, Phil?
No, I haven't.
Think about it. What did you start studying for, Johnny?
Oh, they're all perverts, that whole mob. And they're all over the place. The colleges are loaded with them. And don't you think that daughter of yours is any Joan of Arc homecoming queen either?
Now, you leave her out of it.
You know, I find it very interesting that the daughter of the Secretary of Health, Education, and Welfare is involved with a movement that is diametrically opposed to this administration.
Now, just a minute, John.
Nothing but a bunch of criminal terrorists posing as romantic revolutionaries. Showing their tits on Pennsylvania Avenue. What next?
Following the latest outbreak of vandalism, the President today instituted a special contingency program in conjunction with the Justice Department. In a hastily called press conference, the Chief Executive said, the program will most assuredly curb the violence that is currently plaguing this troubled nation. He went on to say that Americans everywhere would be free to enjoy a renewed sense of security and safety in public as well as in the privacy of their own homes. And now turning to other Washington news.
And now, with less than 2 minutes left in the second period here, the Hawks appear to be in trouble after Guerrero's penalty. They have 4 men on the ice, and that's Baltimore is taking full advantage of the situation. Here's the break. Bowler is down the ice at the field. Castile reaching in and out. And here, look at that checkerboard passing. That Yamaka doesn't like it. You can see him signaling the referee. And the...
Prevention of further assassinations. Arrests would be made in conjunction with...
Cooley moves out. The shot blocked beautifully by Charlie Masucci. Another...
with violence in the troubled country. The important...
The pass to Castile.
The Attorney General...
It's more exciting. What do you say, Bill? And now, hockey fans, a word from our sponsor.
You're in a heap of trouble, boy.
What's wrong, officer?
Violation of city orders 11-14. Operating a racing type vehicle inside the city limits. Them stripes, there, boy, what you call those?
Racing stripes, sir.
Careful, boy. Our bookkeeper's that's a law officer. Oh, that's a reconverted lost ball motor. Now, look, boy, I know a race car when I see one.
Michael X. Maloney, president of the Steelworkers of America, and his lovely wife, Vanessa, were discovered by the Washington Gas and Light Company early this morning, victims of a vicious murder by assailants as yet unknown. This tragedy, following on the heels of the killing of Supreme Court Chief Justice Victor E. Levinson, has stunned the nation. At this very moment, the president is preparing a speech for an unscheduled appearance before the Steelworkers of America.
Garbage.
Garbage?
Call this a speech.
Garbage?
It's a load of crap.
How's it going, John?
Fine, just terrific.
I want those 2.5 million votes.
Okay, kid, pack it in.
If you want me to, I can change this garbage.
Look, kid, pack up your dictionary and beat it. You're through.
But I've included everything he's always wanted.
John, please, she's
Tell them to keep the goddamn noise down.
Ever hear of the famous writer's school?
Sure.
Enroll. Well, how is it, John?
God damn it!
Well, how is it, John? It's a winner. Got it. Let's see. Millionaire trust operation. That's good.
And so, my fellow Americans, this is one administration that, under God, keeps its word to the working man. We're going to clean this country up for our kids. That's really good. Thank you, thank you. And the commies and their dupes, dupes, will have to go elsewhere for their revolution. I like that, John. I like that.
Here's the part that's really going to bring the crowd to its feet.
Friends of the American steelworkers, I've searched my soul, and I give you my word as President of the United States, as President of the United States of America. The tragic deaths of your leader, Michael Maloney, and his lovely wife, Vanessa, will be avenged. Thank you.
I don't know, John. I get the feeling that something is missing.
Something is.
What's that?
It was Maloney's. He was wearing it when he got it. He had it bronze.
Touchdown, John.
Changing the subject, Mr. Attorney General, the President recently spoke of the growing threat of revolution in this country.
That's absolutely correct. As a matter of fact, the President...
Mr. Bergen, I haven't asked the question yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. Please, be my guest.
Well, surely he wasn't referring to the radical youth movement, which hasn't been a threat for some time now, was he?
Alexander, the President is well aware that that is what the liberal media have been telling the public. But my department has private information which clearly shows that these radical groups still pose a grave and dangerous threat to the security of this nation.
Mr. Bergen, isn't that an overestimation of their capabilities?
I don't think so.
But where does this information come from? And why hasn't it been made public?
Now, that's a two-part question, Mr. Harris. First, let me say that our information comes from key personnel who have penetrated every level of these radical groups. And second, as to why it has not been made public, it's quite simple. It's secret.
You're saying it's classified?
I'm saying we've exhausted the subject. Suffice it to say the danger is very real. Next.
I wonder where my old friends have gone. What happened to the days that turned us on? With our peace flags all unfurled, we were gonna change the world. What happened to the big time plans we made? And when did all the flowers start to fade? Woodstock, rock, and LSD, now they're just a memory. Hey, it used to be so wonderful. Now it's misery, 'cause dreams have all faded, our clothes are outdated. No Hendrix or Joplin, my world is toppling. I wonder where Tim Leary is today. I hope that Abby Hoffman is okay.
Oh, Tom, tell me it'll always be like this.
I want to get back to my hippie ways. Good old days.
Oh,
to accept the change, Sarah. You see, that's the way it is with psychological warfare. The whole idea is to destruct what is now, to create chaos, to topple the establishment, and instill fear in all the high places. And then we move in and we get ours.
But what is it we want?
Peace.
God, another demonstration. What's this one about?
Oh, who knows? Shorter hours for Kumquat Grove, equality for the Cherokee, legalized marriages for fairies. Oh, the usual pinko disgruntlements.
John, please, let's not talk shop. Let's play poker. Oh, Jackson, turn the television down, please. At night, I'm entitled to a little relaxation.
All right, the ball is in my court. How do you say 2 cents open?
Call your bet and raise you 2 cents back. Hey, I've got a wonderful idea.
What's that, Mr. President?
Let's send out for a pizza pie.
Hey, I'm for that.
2 and a half a pepperoni. Like a half a pepperoni and a half plain cheese. And 4 Diet Pepsi.
Everyone call?
Mm-hmm. No, it's the only house on the block. There's a large fountain out in front of it.
You want card, Jimmy?
No, you can't miss it. It's all lit up.
How many cards do you wish, Mr. President?
Chow. I'll take 2, Jimmy.
Mr. President, you did say 2 cards.
Oh, yeah, I always seem to make that mistake, don't I?
My mind. Nothing worse than a husband who cheats. We should do something about kidding Cuba back. These goddamn Puerto Rican cheroots are giving me heartburn.
Who can beat 3 jacks?
No way, Mr. President.
Guess I married a winner.
I guess you didn't. That was a full house.
You keep getting all the cards, don't you, John? Well, looks like it's going to be a long night. You deal, Ron.
Good afternoon, boys and girls. I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Sergeant Johnson, and I'm your search and seizure officer in charge. Now, our project in this particular barrack is merely to disengage you from any and all articles which might prove harmful to yourselves. And of course, those of us that are watching over you, of course. Now, if you follow my instructions, as I'm sure you will, we should be able to wrap this whole thing up in practically no time at all. On the other hand, I feel that I should warn you, out of friendship, of course, that should there be just the slightest transgression from my instructions, you will sincerely wish that you were never born. May I have 2 lines, please? Everybody up, please. Come on, let's go. Okay, let's get in 2 lines, please.
Okay, I want everybody's attention. I suggest you listen carefully because I'm not in the habit of repeating myself. Now, before your official arraignment, the crimes that you have committed against the government of the United States, certain constitutional guarantees that even scum like yourselves are entitled to.
I have decided to act. I have ordered the formation of a new United States Federal Police Force. Scientifically trained troops who will be identified by their special uniforms that I, myself, will immediately proceed to select.
Here we have the uniform of the Russian soldier of 1735. It brought oohs and ahs from friend and foe alike, gorget patches,
and cartouche serve to accentuate the long, slim line of the leg. Thank you, Conrad. Open Sesame. In 1941, the Luftwaffe pilot would be seen climbing into his cockpit in this snappy number.
Wow. I like those boots.
You're doing fine, Corporal. I want you to look at me. I want your eyes to look into my eyes. No, just the eyes. Now. We have to make sure he's asleep.
Fantastic. That's some technique you've got there, Doc.
Thank you. Now, I want you to hate all men whose hair falls on their shoulders. You'll do that little thing for me, won't you? Good. Now, I want you to remember this aroma. This aroma makes you angry.
Angry.
Crazy.
Crazy.
It really pisses you off.
Pisses me off.
Fine. Just relax. As you can see, Mr. Bergen, we're achieving excellent results with our work.
When'll they be ready?
We're running 2 shifts. We estimate the first 2,500 units will be ready in 3 weeks. They'll be like machines, void of emotion, precise, totally at your will, and guaranteed to exceed maximum outputs of any military specimen devised heretofore.
These specialists in discipline will immediately begin appearing at major trouble spots throughout the nation. I ask that you show these men the same respect that you would your own neighborhood police officers. Welcome these patrons.
Now, yesterday we learned about leukoplakia of the vulva. Today, we're going to cover prolapse of the uterus. The prolapse structure can cause disturbance in the urination and bowel function. By good obstetrical care, which will tend to minimize... All right, let's get started. We haven't got much time. Anybody not directly involved can keep your eyes and your ears shut. Now, this is the hideout. Over the ridge is the drop-off place. Between here and here is 3 miles. Now remember, this is a big pond, so be careful. Now, this is Route 17. This is the primary route. This is Route 32. Do not use this road under any circumstances. Too much traffic. Any questions?
When is the meeting scheduled for?
Tom?
Yeah, well, we want to give all the delegates time to get here from all around the country without making it look too suspicious. So we've set the Armory ripoff for the 18th.
Good. They want to get tough. We'll be ready for them.
When an officer enters the room.
Sorry, sir, I didn't see.
Fix your tie, God damn it.
Yes, sir. You what?
are the CQ around here, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
An untidy appearance is the sign of an untidy mind.
Yes, sir.
What do you want them?
I want what, sir? My God. Tell you what, I better call my CO. I think I can still catch him at the bowling alley.
You realize, of course, that you're a paranoid schizophreniac.
But, Major, it'll only take 1 minute.
The Army hasn't got a minute, Sergeant. We're behind already. All right, boys. Put them out on the streets.
Wait, halt. Sir, I'm just here on the Wednesdays and every other weekend. You see, in real life, I'm just a TV repairman, and
I will need a damp, cool place.
Well, besides here, there's only one other place that's big enough, sir, and that's the weapons room.
That's perfect, Sergeant. Okay, boys! Move on!
Sir, I'm only here on Wednesdays every other weekend. You see, in real life, I'm a TV repairman.
It's fine, Sergeant. If you don't mind, we've come a long way with these boys. We'd like to have just a moment alone with them.
I understand, sir.
Thank you.
My God.
I really appreciate your help on this matter, Sergeant.
Well, it's my pleasure, sir.
Thank you. Listen, you boys of the 7th Regiment, you are all right.
9th, sir.
Say what?
You mean the 9th Regiment, sir?
My God, I don't believe it. Jesus, why didn't you tell me this was the 9th Regiment, for Christ's sake?
I assume, sir.
Article 627-2 of the Military Code, never assume a goddamn thing.
But, sir...
Listen. If this gets out, you and I are in a lot of hot water. I think we better just pretend that this never, ever happened. I will handle things from here.
My God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. My God.
Vice President, would you care to speculate on whom you believe is responsible for what is being called the Great Armory Caper?
Well, I think that's sort of obvious. Evidently, it was the handiwork of desperados who were dissatisfied with our army and decided to start an army of their own. However, I feel it's only fair to warn these army starters that it's not as easy as it might appear to start an army. I mean, rifles are only part of it. You need a lot of other things. You need boots, and canteens and medals and a band.
That chair's not as comfortable as it might seem, Phil.
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
That's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't get up. Sit there.
Really.
No, I insist, Phil.
I really feel funny.
Funny? You don't look funny, Phil. In fact, it's sort of becoming. Now then, what did you want to see me about?
I've been thinking about resigning.
What?
I've been thinking about resigning.
Why, Phil? What is it? Is it the money?
No, it's not that. Our civil war is about to erupt.
Where, Phil? In what country?
You know what country. This country.
We're prepared for that, Phil. Remember, one of the great traditions of this country is preparedness.
That's the trouble. Those federal police. Armed detention camps. Sarah's on one side, you're on the other. Me, I'm in the middle.
Maybe we can work something out.
Call the whole thing off.
No, I can't do that, Phil. No. You see, I've made a commitment to the American people. What would the taxpayers think? I've already bought all those uniforms.
Hi, Jackson. Oh, I'm sorry. Is this private?
No, John. Come on in. Come on in.
What are you doing, Philly? Playing president for a day?
Phil's resigning, John.
What?
Yeah, he's a little worried about some of the precautions we've taken.
Well, you know, to tell you the truth, I've been kind of having second thoughts about it myself.
Really?
Maybe we ought to change signals. I mean, we can move in on those kids anytime, no sweat. But it would be better if we could settle it peacefully.
That's the way I feel.
No, I really wouldn't mind sitting down across the table from some of those clowns and banging heads. See if we could make it work.
Makes sense to me. Hold on, fellas. Hold on. I can't change my mind just like that. I'm the president, remember? I've set a course.
It seems to me you've got two choices. One, you can either go off tackle and mix it up in the line and battle your way to the end zone, or you can call an end run. Just sweep right around everybody and walk in there standing up. You get the same amount of points, you come out cleaner.
No, I don't know, John.
Look, Chief, this is jump ball. You're behind by a basket.
John, please, I'm trying to think.
All right, if we can pull this all off without violence, that suits me just fine.
Wonderful, Mr. President. It's a courageous decision.
You see, Phil? You see what a little talk can do? Come on, you can't resign, Phil. I need you. Almost as much as the country needs me.
The president has given me his word. He wants to find a peaceful solution to all of this trouble. Together, we can work it out.
I'm glad you came.
I think it's going to work out okay, sir.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost.
are a dirty, lying son of a bitch.
That's Morton, Phil. Or rather, it was. For all his intelligence, he was a stupid little fellow.
You betrayed me.
Morton was hungry, Phil. You see, he hadn't eaten in 3 days. There's a parallel to be drawn here, Phil. It's simply knowing the weakness of your adversaries. In Morton's case, it was cheese. Luring them into letting their guard down, and then letting the inevitable happen.
This was not inevitable. This was well-planned murder.
Hey, personal foul, Billy! You're playing dirty.
Thank God Sarah wasn't there.
All it was presidential flexibility, Phil. Simply changing a decision on Thursday that I'd made on Wednesday from the decision I'd made the preceding Friday.
This country is severely threatened.
From without and from within, Phil. Sometimes I feel it's all around me. It makes me nervous. I get headaches. Fellas, I'd like to talk to Phil alone for a while, if you don't mind. Would you excuse us, please?
But, Chief...
No, please, John, please, and close the door on your way out.
Thanks, Jackson. Hey, how was the big city?
Say, you look like you could use a drink. Let me make one for you, huh? The usual? Vodka Gibson? You see, Phil, I haven't forgotten. I'm still the same guy. We shouldn't forget the old bonds, should we, Phil? We had the stuff. We saw through. We weren't quitters, no, sir. Not the old inseparables. Hey, Phil. Hey, Phil, I just thought of something. Do you remember Emily Britton? Big boobs Britton? Old Emily? Oh, come on, you remember Emily Britton? Hey, remember? Remember we got her up in that belfry? She was a music major, wasn't she? Wanted to see the old clappers. Why is our friendship being torn apart? There's nothing in the world hurts me more than that. We always believed in each other, trusted each other. Congress. They're harassing me on purpose. It's true, it's true. They've never liked me. Suspend them. The whole Congress. I'm going to suspend elections. Just this one time. You haven't seen all the facts, Phil. There's proof here that Maloney and Victor Ellenson were part of a larger plot to bring this country into a civil war. They were out to destroy the government and embarrass me, Phil. Maloney and Victor Ellenson. Traitors! You bet your ass, Phil, military traitors! You had them murdered. Traitors. Phil, you're my friend. You know how long it took me to reach the top? They thought I was too many times, Phil, but I fooled them. I became king of the
do. President commits murder every day, Phil. Pressures. A little well.
I'm going to suspend elections.
John Hancock. He's to blame.
I fooled them. I persisted. And through the mightiest effort became king of...
Get in, Philly. You and I have to have a little talk. What's this all about? It's a tough workout, wasn't it?
I don't believe it.
He's... Yeah, I know. You know. That's what I wanted to talk to you about.
Look, John, I'm really not in the mood. I'd rather just not have a discussion.
It's important. That King of the Mountain routine, not quite what you'd expect from the President of the United States, is it? Wouldn't they love to see that on the 6 o'clock news? Come on, let's get a rub down.
You know how many mice he's drowned in that tank of his? 52. That's right. The guy who's running our country has knocked off 52 mice. It's gotta be some kind of record. I think you know everybody here, Phil.
What's all this?
I'll get right to it. We've decided to call what you might say is a little extra skull session of the National Security Council. You'll note that the entire team is here except for the president and the beep. I think I can speak for everybody here when I say the president hasn't been himself lately. Right, fellas? So we've decided it might be time to set a new course.
Phil, he's drafted my best troops into his federal police force. What if war broke out tonight? Where would we be?
He's planning to rewrite the constitutional rule book.
We have evidence here, Phil.
And Congress, Phil. He wants to give us all our walking papers. He's thinking of doing away with elections too, Phil. A lot of people look forward to that day off. That general thing, that bastard, that horse, I know, you can't stop me.
See what I mean, Philly? He's nuts. With sugar, cuckoo. We gotta do something, Philly. He's gotta be replaced.
Replaced?
Replaced.
Say,
No, Philly. Is the Army insane? Speaker of the House, Phil. Is he insane? And me, Phil. Am I insane?
He used you, Phil.
Sarah?
Sarah?
Send in Major Caldwell.
Tom?
I'm sorry, Mr. Byrd. I was only following the president's orders.
And you treated that little bastard like a son, Phil. No one's safe, Phil. That's why our plan is of such scope. It's like Coach Lombardi, God rest him, once said to me, good strategy isn't enough. You gotta have good execution, as it were. You know what I mean, Phil? We want you with us, Phil. Think it over. Take your time, don't decide right away. Whenever you think you're ready, just come in with us. Good to have you with us. Come on. Like I said, Philly, it's all very democratic. All right, gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? Gentlemen, quiet, please. The procedure is quite simple. Each little disposable ball in this machine has a number on it from 1 to 22. We will each receive one ball. The number on your ball will determine your position on the new team. Number 22 is the chief of protocol. Number 21, the secretary of housing. So forth, all the way up to number 1. And we all know who that will be. Our man of destiny. Our new quarterback, who, by the way, will be in charge of carrying out the president's removal. Well, anybody needs pennies, Howard's loaded with them. He's got them right here. Howard's got the change right here. Get the pennies from Howard. I've got a dime. Hey, listen, Billy, why don't you get in there and be third? It rhymes with bird. Okay, Mike.
Wally, you got a penny?
What'd you get, Mike?
7.
7. Secretary of Defense.
Really? Jesus, wait till I go right.
Go ahead, boy. What'd you get?
11.
11. Beauty. Secretary of Agriculture.
Yeah.
Hey, beat, Philly.
Just a gumball away, Phil.
What the hell's this? Where's my ball?
Well, that's a do-over. You go again. Sometimes that happens.
Three.
Secretary of State.
Holy shit.
What'd you get, Kiss?
Grape.
I mean, what number?
Oh. 13.
Director of the CIA.
Dynamite.
Poor man. He's dead.
Harry. Wife feeling better yet, Harry?
Oh, yes, Mrs. Spiegel feeling much better now, sir. Thank you.
Good. Phil?
Mr. President.
Phil? Best man, old buddy.
Jonas, you're looking well. Look around you, Phil. Look around at all of these things. Has our country, our glorious country, ever been in the hands of a more loyal, more fiercely patriotic, and willing to sacrifice group of men? Yes, Phil. Sacrifice. Oh, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking,
But I've given. I've given more than any man in this room. I've given my leg. Phil, make no mistake about it. We appreciate your leg, don't we? Huh? Our country is in danger, Phil. Suffering from a disease for which political science has no cure. But you have given me the power to cure it. You have given me the knife to operate. In a few minutes, the country will be shocked to learn that Philip Andrew Byrd, my closest, most trusted member of the cabinet, has been duped by his radical friends into attempting to kill his president. Duped by malcontents and slimy degenerates who spit and vomit on our flag. Yuck! Whose vile and disgusting opinions have attempted to cover me and my office with their filthy excrement. As a result of this foolhardy and unsuccessful attempt, I, as President of these United States, will invoke a state of national emergency. I will assume full and complete control of this nation's destiny. No more Congress. No more Supreme Court. Just me.
The press is waiting, Mr. President. We don't have any story to report as yet. I would rather you speak to the Attorney General. Hold on, I'll be with you in a second. Take it out.
Mr. President, I ask you, what made your incredibly sick ego think I'd be such a pushover for your warped delusions of grandeur? God damn you, Mr. President. God damn all of you. God bless America! And take back your lousy leg!
Here's another fine mess you've gotten us into.
we took a little trip along with Colonel Jackson down the mighty Mississippi. We took a little bacon and we took a little beans, and we caught the bloody British in a town in New Orleans. We fired our guns and the British kept a-coming. There wasn't as many as there was a while ago. We fired once more and they began to run it on down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. We looked down a river and we see the British come, and there must have been 100 of them beating on the drum. They stepped so high and they made the bugles ring. We stood beside our cotton bales and didn't say a thing. We fired our guns and the British kept a-coming. There wasn't as many as there was a while ago. We fired once more and they began to run it on down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. Old Hickory said we could take them by surprise if we didn't fire muskets.
Where to, Mr. Secretary?
We held our fire till we seen the There wasn't as many as there was a while ago. We fired once more and they began to run it on down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. Captain! They ran through the briars and they ran through the brambles and they ran through the bushes where rabbit could go. Ran so fast that the hounds couldn't catch them on down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico.
You always dreamed that you could be the one to lead our destiny. To you the most important city is Washington, D.C. And once the country's called your name, no one can ever be the same. When you're the power and the glory in Washington, D.C.